that just happened spontaneously, unrehearsed. Wow. That is crazy. Guys, that was amazing. How are you, Sebo?
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You just walked out of your set and came into one.
Yeah, I know. I've not even listened to the song before.
Wow, how did that happen? What kind of madness and magic happened there?
I played the melody, then I looked at him and said, that one.
And then he just...
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of music, and especially jazz. It's spontaneous, it's real, it's improvising,
It's brilliant. It is brilliant. Have you guys ever played together before?
Well, we were meant to.
And
then things happened, 2010.
Now it did.
Yeah, actually we did, yes, we did.
And it happened on national TV.
We've not actually played together, yeah.
This is the first time we played together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very first time.
Do you guys think
actually, we're meeting on stage, man.
Yeah.
You're meeting on stage?
6
I know.
years.
Look at that.
Wow, so good to see you, man.
Same here.
After a long time. Oh, wow.
Man, I like the twisted soprano.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you all the story about this.
Yeah.
Okay, explain to us the instruments now that you're talking about yes.
Now, this is a straight soprano sax. This is a carved soprano sax. It's the same instrument. Now, this is a particular brand that I endorse, CE Wins. It's a great honor for me to be able to endorse it. It's they have come up with this series. It's a new global series that people are excited about. It's like I said, it's Diamond series, and these are stones. These are real diamond stones. 2,700 stones.
Can I hold it?
Yes, you can. You won't own it though.
Oops.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is
impressive.
Yeah. The beauty of it is that it actually has a good sound. If I had time to actually do sound check, and then funny enough, I didn't even do sound check.
You sounded good.
You sounded good.
I hope so.
Spontaneous, like walking in the middle of a performance.
I just put the microphone on and just go on. It's not something I've done before.
We're glad you did it here for the first time.
Yeah, so it has a good sound. Sometimes good horns look fantastic but sound terrible. But it is one of those that I am happy to endorse.
Okay, in your experience, does the equipment matter in terms of how the sound eventually comes out?
Yes, it does. It's just like the microphone you use when you're a broadcaster really matters. The same thing with equipment. Some of them are difficult to play because they're cheap.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you get good equipment,
and
then you have good sound.
durable as well, even the quality of tone,
Okay, do you just want to have a seat? And let's have a conversation now that we are in the midst of having this.
No, I insist. Yeah, I insist.
Really, gentlemen? Okay, Helen, sit over here.
Cool.
Isaiah, sit here, and we can have this chat.
Thank you.
Now that we're being entirely spontaneous, welcome to Nairobi.
Thank you very much.
And you were at my alma mater yesterday, Daystar University.
Yes.
With the students there. How did that go?
Fantastic, fantastic. I'm very passionate about young people and passionate about exchanging and exchanging experiences that I've learned through the journey. I'm self-made, self-taught, and I know that most of these young people have got opportunities that we didn't get. And because they look at us more like successful, we want to share that, yes, you may look at us as successful, but what you have, we didn't have. And if we've made it, then you have no excuse not to make it.
When did you pick up the sax, and why the saxophone? Why not any other instrument?
I'm one of the lucky ones, I normally say. I think I was very lucky to be with a guardian by the age of 10, with a guardian who actually saw that in me and insisted I have to learn musical instruments. And when I saw the saxophone, I thought that was complicated enough. I normally say this as a background. About a year before, I had seen a young kid, a Chinese young kid on a piano. And he was doing wonders on TV. And I said, how come that cannot be done by a black person, And we've had all these good things that are only done by whites. And I had this urge, I have to do something that can really challenge me. And I think that was the best opportunity. When I saw the saxophone, I said, if nobody has done it before, I'll be the first. And I've never had a teacher. I had to fix myself to it. So I loved the saxophone because it was complicated enough, like quite a challenge.
And from that, you're now playing at concerts, singing alongside greats, Hugh Masekela and whatnot. What is your career highlight for you?
I mean, the countless. Just the fact that you can get into the US and call Kak Wallam and say, I'm in town, and he'll pick up and say, man, come to that. That alone is amazing. But also the fact that I had a list of people that I looked up to, and I said that one day I would love to meet these people. Never thought about playing with them because, of course, these are people that have played before I was born. Talking about Hugh Masekela has had a Billboard chart #1 in 1969 in the US. How can I even think about that? But finding, hosting him, because just last year I was celebrating 20 years doing what I do, and I invited him to be a part of it. And he was supposed to do his set, and I do my set. He listened to my music. We did the rehearsal and said, no, but you know what, Isaiah? I want to learn your songs, and you learn mine. I want us to be on stage and just play together all through. And it was a great honor. I mean, talk about also the Safari International Festival, where I have where Jonathan Butler was. Yes. He first asked me, Isaiah, do you mind joining me on stage? And I thought he was joking. You know, I said it would be an honor, of course, but I knew it wouldn't happen. And when he got on stage and he said, Isaiah, come and join me, I couldn't believe it. I mean, these are people. My short list had about 5 people, and among the 5 people, only one person I've not met yet.
Wow, who's that?
I won't say.
But I think short list of 5, you've met 4. I think.
Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. It is humbling, and then not just meeting them, but also having a personal relationship, and also for them encouraging me and showing me interest in what I do, and saying I want to be a part of it.
Okay, for both of you, I want to ask, because jazz doesn't have a lot of African or black, there are not many African or black jazz fans. You do a radio show now in terms of trying to get more people involved in it. Do you get that sense of like, oh, there's a black man playing jazz?
Well, it started by black people. Jazz is a black man's thing.
But not in Africa?
It's only that it was taken up and then packaged in a different way and sold right back to us. Like it usually happens here, you know. They take our products, they package them and bring them back to us. So we've decided that we are restoring what's ours back to us. You know, come on. In Kenya here, there's a group of people, the Wakorinos.
Yes.
If you hear them sing, they sing jazz. The scales that they sing, that's jazz scale, man. And nobody thinks of them that way. And it's so natural for them, you see. So it's only that the cameras have not been pointing that way.
Right.
See, if they did, then we would be saying jazz is a black man's thing.
Okay.
And now it's a global thing.
And now it's a global thing, Isaiah.
You know, for me, it's amazing. I thought jazz is black. Everybody knows that. Even when whites play, they know it is a black thing. In fact, I remember we were having a workshop, me and Kirk, when he came down. We just had a room just to ourselves, and he was showing me some things. You wouldn't understand the 251s, but they're really the core of jazz. And he was apologizing to me, man. I shouldn't be telling an African
about this,
about the 251s, because the Africans know it best.
No.
And that is the core foundation of jazz. But so to speak, if you go through the history of jazz, you will understand that the rhythm of jazz, the syncopation and the drums of jazz, the real heart of jazz comes from Africa.
Awesome.
The only harmonies and these instruments come from Europe, where they meet in New Orleans and just is birthed into something. So, but I think jazz is black, man. It is black. It's just that we have left it for America to bring it back. And for me, my story is that I am reinterpreting that from our angle right here. And I'm calling it African smooth jazz. So you play your smooth jazz, I'll love it, I'll appreciate it, but I'm going to do it in my African way.
Awesome. We love it. Are you going to do a solo for us? Or do you want to do something else with Helen?
I didn't come with a band, but I could, maybe if you let me use a backing track, I would, yeah.
Fantastic. We'll figure out what they're going to do. Before we end the show, these guys have to do something for us.